Hello everyone, this is DoD Godschalk here, talking to you about a build one of our members, DoD Soka, has given us. It's a Zeus build on water with a fast heroic 7 minutes 30 with 2 military academies and 2 archery ranges to be able to pressure your opponent on the land. So this build is about having a strong economy including the fishing ships, but also focuses on the land after you hit heroic. Of course, this one is difficult to pull off when your opponent rushes you or fights classical, so then you have to divert your strategy, but this build is about the fast heroic one. So the first initial villagers, 3 of them will go onto wood and 1 will find a fishing spot. Now here we can see already the fishing spot here, but Soka is giving me the tip. If you make a line from the center of the map onto your TC, your first fishing spot will be in the extended line of it. So around, if you go like here, it will be around here. So let's see if that is true. So we start, make a dock and 3 on wood. The first villager produced will go onto food, and here it is. Here we have our fishing spots. So the scout will scout your water line to find more places to build your dock. We make the first 3 villagers onto food, and the villager building the dock will also go onto food. So you will have 4 villagers onto food. At this time, we can make more villagers onto wood until we have 7 on wood. But the second villager you make onto wood, so the 5th villager actually, will make a house, so you won't get pop capped. So this villager makes a house and then 2 more onto wood. And after that, it's the time to make another dock close to your gold mine, preferably, because the villager that building the dock will after that go to the gold mine. So we have 7 on wood, so the next one will make another dock. Around here is a good place. And then we will put 3 more villagers onto gold until we have 4 on gold, including the one that has been building our dock. Alright, so the auto-queuing fishing ship still from this one dock. As you can see, we have built a house here with one of the wood villagers, because else we will get pop capped. So we have 4 on gold, including the one that's building the dock. So the next villager will make another dock at the other side of your water line and then produces to go onto food. The next villagers who produce will also go onto food until we have 8, including the villager that's building the dock. So we now have 6, so we need 2 more onto food. Well, we have already built 1, so 3 more onto food. From the moment we have 150 golds for the temple, 1 of our gold villagers will go onto wood to be able to get enough wood for the temple and to sustain our fishing ships productions. Once we have 150 wood and 150 gold, a wood villager will build a temple. At this time we will probably have our 7 villager or 8 villager if you count the dog villager on food, and at that time we will build 2 more villagers onto gold before we go to the classical age. This time you can see 1 more wood villager makes a house, and we queue hand egg as well. So we up with Athena at 4 minutes 15, and then we make our hero and go find some interesting relics. At this time we will also do a transition of our villagers. We now have 8 on food, 3 will go onto gold, and a bit later 2 will go onto wood, preferably at another spot. We also queue pickaxe. Once the hunt has been gathered at our town center, we can make a second hunt spot, or the granary, in this case chickens or berries. So to do a little recap, we have 8 villagers on gold, 3 on food, we have 9 villagers on wood, and 1 villager on the temple. So once we hit classical, we will have around 15 fishing ships. As you can see, we have 18 on food, 3 villagers and 15 fishing ships. And we will make 3 more villagers out of the town center that will go on food. We will also make Heracles, second hero, and we can pre-queue the tech Pursane in our dock. As you can see, one wood villager here will build another house, and one gold villager will start building the armory. This wood villager can build some more houses after, or one gold villager, doesn't really matter depending on which one is the most easy to use. So now Soka decides to build a trireme. This is to show that you can still have some scouting going on, seeing what your opponent is doing, have a little bit of military presence in the classical age, but that's not the main focus of this build, of course. He also pre-queued Pursane to get a nice boost to his economy once we hit heroic. So you can see 3 more villagers onto food until we have 6, and once the armory is built, we can go up to the heroic age at around 6 minutes 15 to put Dionysus to get this very nice scylla to make the presence on the water. So around this time it is time to think about military presence. So 3 villagers of your food will build 2 military barracks, and after that produce to build 2 archery ranges and go to gold, and 2 of the villagers of food left go onto wood. You can also see now he makes Sarissa at the armory, and after that he will make Aegis Shield once we hit heroic. We'll start producing the hoplites, taking the gold mine, and he also makes 3 more fishing ships. So once we hit heroic age, we will have 19 fishing ships, which of course is a lot once we get Pursane. So once we hit our heroic age, we can start pressuring our opponent on the water and on the land. We put 2 more villagers onto gold. We produce the next villagers we produce will go onto gold. We make houses with our wood villagers, and we start to produce toxotes next to our hoplites and get the medium upgrades, medium infantry, medium archers. So this was the build. I hope it was interesting. If you want to focus more on the mid-unit side, then you should make more villagers onto the temple. You can transfer your wood villagers if you want. But this one is more about getting the military presence on the land, because you have already one free scylla, which is very strong to push your enemy. I hope you enjoyed this build. This was DoD Godschalk. Good luck in your games.